Previously on Tales from the Humpback Sky.
How big is your fig? How big is your fig? I really need to know when you're fighting a giant pig whose name is Fig, and he ate all the other figs. Wanna kill that fig.
That was so close, Ridge. Holy shit.
I saw you go all ghosty.
Ridge's eyes open, and a cry, inhuman, echoes out.
Now you will join the collective.
Inside of your mind and your consciousness, Ridge, there is a turbulent and turgent force that is threatening to burn itself through your physical form. This form of wing and claw and fire that you have taken cannot sustain itself. The being that resides within is something not meant to be contained within this reality. It is something other. It is never born. It is not of flesh and blood. You can feel the many minds, the many souls within you struggling to contain it, and you feel the heat rising. Owen, in fact, Ridge, what does Owen see currently as everything has transpired and you have consumed the form of innocent Fig into yourself? What does Owen see as he stands witnessing you?
After consuming the deflated skin of this enormous Fig, you see this demon standing upright, completely straight up and down, arms by its side, sword held loosely, almost falling out of this demonic hand, wings drooping, eyes open but rolled back to see there's just these kind of glassy black balls, and it's like the eyes are facing forward but nothing is being seen, and everything is happening internally, and then just on the corners of the mouth, this inky midnight blood and little bits of pork, raw pork, sort of attached to the thorns of the face, and just standing still with the occasional muscle twitch.
Emanating from this form as well, Owen, is just rippling, intense, shimmering heat. And the ground beneath it is beginning to glow and fluctuate and crack and break underneath this intensity. Ridge, I need you to roll under your luck.
That's basically impossible because I haven't taken a golden egg yet.
Okay.
If I roll a 1 and a 2 or 2 1s, then I will succeed. So I'll try that at least.
Okay.
Okay? No, it's 10. Okay. Failed my luck roll. I'll mark it down as well to 2.
Owen, exhausted, bleeding profusely from these ragged wounds caused by the explosion of your weapon. You see the demonic form of your friend Ridge. They are now floating in this wavering heat, and there is this tension, this roiling, powerful vibration through their form. It is unsettling.
Oh, geez, Ridge. Oh, man. I've sort of run out of resources here, mate. Look, I've got an idea. I don't know what's going to happen. Can you hear me? Ridge, can you hear me, mate?
The black eyes roll back, and they are of blistering white heat. There are no pupils, just white. The entirety of its form erupts into black, shadowy flame. powerful heat, but no light emanates from it. And it looks at you and it says,
There is no ridge. There is only Tharnazul. And I burn.
Right. Okay. Well, I can see why you would think that, mate, but there is a ridge. And if there's one thing I know about Ridgy boy or girl or them, is that they can take a lot. And you ain't nothing compared to what Ridge has been through. I have a feeling that I can lock you away, mate. And then Owen reaches for his magic set of keys. The last thing that he has left to use. And his fingers fumble through all the keys until he finds one that is ridged, almost like this key is covered in black scales, and it's hot. It's hotter than the other keys. And he selects it and he holds it up. And as he holds it up, a keyhole appears on Ridge's chest. And Owen, taking damage probably from the fire and the flames and the heat, thrusts his hand forward, trying to shove this key in the lock and turning it to the left to lock this demon away.
I love that so much. That is awesome. As you do this, your arm begins to burn. Mm-hmm. It begins to boil and blister, and the sound and smell of your flesh emanates.
Owen just screams and drives forward more, putting more pressure onto this key.
You take 5 points of intense burning damage.
Oh my goodness.
The pain is incredible, but beneath it, your guts roil in protest, and you hear the voice of Bernard in the back of your mind saying, Owen, no. Owen, open yourself to it. Do not do this. Drink from its power. Let us feed on the chaos.
I want to save my friend Bernard. He's our mate. I've got to save him. What's going to happen? I'm going to lock him up.
This was Ridge's choice.
No!
Ridge made this choice, and now they will burn. Take the fire. Take it.
No!
And with that, you turn the key. There is an intense, deafening cry that sounds like 1,000 crackling fires. This entity, this demon, begins to shake and vibrate with great speed and intensity. The sound amplifies louder and louder and louder until you see within this vibration 2 entities begin to detach themselves. And then there is a shift in reality. A door opens, roiling, impossible color enters your vision. Your mind reels back from its impossibility. This roaring sound takes hold of all of your senses, and for a moment, nothing exists. And then this door, this impossible door, closes and disappears, and everything comes back. You realize that you have not been breathing. Your lungs are on fire, and your hand is blackened and charred. But lying unconscious is your friend, Ridge Mackelbie. Charred, burned, but alive, and as you suppose, naked as the day they were born.
Owen looks down at his arm, chuckling, as all of the flesh falls off in flakes of black ash, leaving him with a skeletal hand up to his elbow. And he laughs. I think we did it. I think we did it, Bernard. I know we were going to get stronger, but I think we did get stronger. I think sometimes getting stronger is just about getting better. And we saved our mate. And then he passes out.
That is brutal. So now we're both unconscious. Interesting.
Both unconscious.
Kennick's around, isn't he?
But you're narratively... He's also unconscious. You're narratively unconscious. So you're probably fine. You both float in a sea of pure oblivion.
The end.
End of podcast.
Looking forward to the second arc, everyone. Thanks, everyone. Yeah.
Start rolling in your
Those-
character, Stephen.
Those Dark Soul words, you died.
You died.
I'm keeping this in.
The
Yep.
That dark, enveloping peace fractures and breaks. Pain and sound and sensation reemerges. One voice calls you back. Friends, friends. You feel yourselves shaken. Wake up! Wake up! Bleary-eyed, confused, dazed, but alive. You are shaken awake by Thalorg. He pulls you up.
Whoa, what is going on? What? Owen, Owen.
No, Mum. No, Mum, don't chuck me in the toilet. Where? Oh, hi.
It's me, buddy. It's just me. What?
Oh, worked. Oh, thank God. Okay, cool.
Where's the pig?
You ate it.
What?
Yeah, no, you big demon, you ate it up. Hey, Thalorg, look at this.
Hey, Bluey.
Whoa, look at this, Ridge. Whoa.
Oh, what? You need a hospital or
I
some
think
sort
I'm
of
all
magic
right.
healer.
I don't even feel it. Look, I don't feel that.
Can you move the fingers? Or is
Yeah.
it just like literally skeleton that's like...
Can you not see the moving? Look. La, 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 la.
That's incredible. Wow. I'm simultaneously horrified and impressed.
Pretty cool.
But yes, I do remember letting a demon out of a box and into my fleshy form, and not much more after that.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, well, mate, it was amazing. You flew around, you sucked up a pig, although it did get a bit out of hand in the end there. You sort of were a bit taken over, if you will. Sword looks back to normal too, actually.
How am I back? What happened?
Well, you're not a demon anymore, is that? I locked it up using my keys. I sort of lost my flesh doing that, but all seems to have worked out. Are we back in the screaming thing?
Yeah, is Thalor taking us back, or is he just come to rescue us?
So you are currently in what remains of Escahal's laboratory.
Oh, right.
Oh, can somebody turn the sun off? It's very bright.
You took the roof off, man. That pig
Looking
got
up.
huge.
Looking around, you can see the ruins of the machine. It is dead and dull. There is barely anything left but a few vagrant scraps of metal. Nearby, propped up on a piece of broken rubble, is Kinnick,
Oh, good.
rubbing a very heavily bruised face, holding in his hand, clutched still tightly, this large red button. Above you, that blistering white being, the amalgamation of 1,000 figs combined into the body, the former body of Ridge, is gone. All that remains is the amber-hued sky.
I came as quickly as I could. I hopped a ride on one of those crazy carnival walk bikes.
Yeah, cool. Which one?
It looks like it's like a big mouse with big wings.
Oh, nice. That's a cool one.
And
Good choice.
The ram
That's
horns.
cute.
Yes. So it seems that you've got yourselves caught up in it again.
Yeah, mate. It's hard to stay out of trouble, isn't it?
We were just trying to do a small errand for Simeon Sowers and ended up back fighting the giant pig again.
Back at this bloody place.
Well, we probably shouldn't linger any further.
No. Hold on. We've got to check on Kinnick, though, mate. Kinnick! You right, mate?
Kinnick looks up at you, pupils heavily dilated, and he gives a little wave and just says, I'm all right. It's okay. I feel very sore in all of my body.
Yeah, I bet. You did
You've
great,
had quite
mate.
a rough time of it, haven't you, over the last few days?
Yeah, it seems so, doesn't it? My memories are a little fuzzy about everything, but
You didn't see what happened to the big glowing ridge in the sky, did you, mate?
I know. I remember grabbing the button and smashing that thing with the dagger, and then kind of everything went black after that.
Yeah, bit of that going around. Yeah.
So are you saying that there was the other body of mine was glowing? And that
Yeah, last I saw it, mate, it was up in the sky after absorbing a whole bunch of multiversal pig entities. And it was up glowing in the sky, and then, I don't know what happened to it.
When I was making my way here, there I saw something. It was like a small sun, incredibly bright, and then it kind of flew off.
Oh, okay.
Oh dear. I have a feeling that's going to come back and bite us someday.
Maybe. I don't know, mate. Could be fine. Maybe it's gone off to seek a new life as an early childhood teacher. We don't know.
Well, remind me, Owen, what is it that Simeon Sowers wanted us to do again?
Oh, yeah. He wanted us to gather some samples from the pseudoephedrines and bring it back so he could test it to see if they're the ones that stole the stuff from the shop. Is that right?
Yes, that sounds about right. Well, where's the squid man? We stretched him quite a lot, I think.
Yeah, let's have a look around for some squid rings on the floor. That'll be him.
Can I do an awareness check for squiddy bits?
No, you don't need to do an awareness. There's one of the bodies of the pseudomorphous assassins, and there's lots of squiddy bits that you can certainly pick up.
Okay.
Yeah, let's grab all that. I don't mean to complain. I'm very grateful to everybody and everything, but I'm very close to passing out again. So should we get it? Should we just take a look? Do you mind picking up that squid?
Oh yes, sure. Yes, right. Let's.
Well, how about normally we would go back to the Screaming Velvet, but we are in quite a mess at the moment. This might sound a little bit crazy, but why don't we go to a hospital or some kind of magical healing place?
Yep, that would be great.
Kennick nods and says, I believe
You
I
were
was...
just there this morning, weren't you, Kennick? You were there this morning.
Well, I was on my way there.
Oh, you haven't even been?
No, I'm
Oh,
still...
shit, mate. Oh,
Yes.
no.
That's what I mean. He's had a hard time of it. And while you're talking, Kennick, Ridge in Duggan form walks over and picks you up like a child and starts carrying you. Let's get you and all of us to a hospital.
All right. Yes. Yes. I was on my way. Well, I mean, by on my way, I meant I took several steps, went round a corner, and then something very hard hit me on the back of the head. And then, well, I suppose I can catch you up later. But needless to say, there were a lot of shapeshifters who were very upset with you.
Yeah, that's true.
What did we ever do to them? Absolutely nothing.
Absolutely nothing. It's just blind prejudice is what it is.
Okay.
And just to clarify, so Owen observed that the Demon Slayer sword has returned to its former silveriness.
So you see the sword is lying nearby, and you also see that your bow is also nearby, although you are completely naked. Nothing of your clothes or anything perishable is gone.
My chrome shroud. No,
Yeah.
I spent good money on that chrome shroud.
Never mind.
Oh well, deleting that from the inventory. Bloop.
Oh
Okay.
no, your chrome shroud. Meanwhile, Owen Small. Speaking of, Owen bends down and starts like picking up little slivers of metal and putting them in his pockets.
You do notice, Reg, that the silver sword, although fairly unchanged, is a little corroded. It's not damaged, and it still has its sharpened point, but there are imperfections in the once bright silver blade.
Is there anything around? I've got nothing in my little rucksack. Anything at all I could put over my genitals? Because I think, even in the world of Troika, I think that walking around completely naked is probably a little a little out there.
I think there's like a tarp.
Okay, then he just uses his silver sword to cut off a little bit and
No,
tie
you know
around
what?
himself.
What happens is Owen looks at you and he like reaches down to his mangled armor that, if we recall, is like a whole bunch of kind of pie plates all sewn together, and he breaks off a circle. He looks at you, looks down at it, and breaks off a smaller one and hands it to you.
And then Ridge ties it on with a bit of string.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
Excellent.
Actually, doesn't Owen have his performance G-string for muscle competition in his bag?
I suppose so.
You
It'll be
can't have
mushed
that. You can't have
Ridge.
that's not washed. That's not washed. You can't have that. You just deal with what he's given you.
All right. Bedecked as you are, you gather yourselves. Thalorg takes you to his hog and then is able to direct you to where you left yours, Owen. Ridge, unfortunately, your ostrich hog was horribly mangled.
What? Well, I mean, if I don't have a hog, it's only fair that you break your hog as well. So we're both
No,
hoggers.
mate. That's not happening. I'm sorry. No.
Thalorg says there are others in the tavern, and from what I understand,
It's not that they're only the ostrich hogs left? Because if there's no ostrich hogs left, what are you talking about?
No, I think they're all different. Sorry,
How are we going to break it to kettle corn?
I don't think they'll mind. They've kind of taken on their new responsibilities very well. I feel that their life as road warriors is now behind them.
All right, sweet.
Yeah, weirdly, really chill about it. Anyway, let's get you to a clinic and
Yeah.
get yourselves sorted out.
Isn't there some kind of worm or maggot or something where they kind of like absorb us and heal us quickly? What was that thing?
Kinnick's
I
like,
think that pooped us out.
Yeah.
Oh, there's rejuvenation slugs.
Yes, I think we should do the rejuvenation slugs.
It's certainly the fastest method. Certainly beats any other. It's much quicker. Anyway, I appreciate this conversation, but I'm slipping in and out of consciousness, and I don't think.
Yeah. I feel you. Where were you headed, Kinnick? Where were you going to go?
Oh, there's a clinic not too far from here. It was a good half an hour shuffle, but I think on the bikes it shouldn't take too long at all. And then he puts his fingers in his mouth and he takes out a tooth. Oh,
And then Ridge kind of takes the tooth and puts it back in and goes, let's just put that back in there. We'll get this sorted in no time. Go to sleep, child. Go to sleep.
in the meantime, let's ride.
That's the sound of my unicorn.
and
motorbike.
you make your way through the streets of Troika, and within minutes you find yourselves outside a rejuvenation clinic. Entering in, there is a very pristine and sanitized tiled floor and walls and ceiling. There are bright globes that float and give this very hygienic and sterile light. There are multiple benches where you see multiple figures sitting, nursing various injuries of various types of severity, and a round counter in the center of the room where you see beings of various sizes and shapes wearing white, buttoned up, high-collared smocks.
Excuse me. We are in need of assistance. Please direct us to the slugs.
The person who
Plug me up.
the being that looks at you resembles that of a humanoid dodo with this curved red beak. And they say,
We're not a charity, you know. What coin do you have?
Mate, we're on death's door. Okay, we'll deal with that later. Come on, man. Did you not take a
I'm-
hippopotamus oath? Come on.
Ridge just throws 10 silver just at him in his direction. Is that enough?
as soon as you throw it down, it goes,
Golly gosh, get these people to a rejuvenation slug stat.
All right, finally. Geez, money talks.
The coins are quickly gathered up, and gurneys appear from nowhere, and you are suddenly placed on these gurneys and rushed through these big double doors that, boom, slam open as you enter through these sterile, tiled halls, making your way to a large circular chamber. Inside this chamber, there are multitudes of these large translucent slugs that cling to every surface. You are promptly pulled off these gurneys and placed upon the floor, which is filled with about several inches of this kind of viscous slime. You slide into the slime and slowly plop and sink into it. Before the doors close, the attendant just says, "Let them do their work and do not struggle. Goodbye." And the doors close.
Bye.
Owen lies back and lets his arms and legs start making angels in the slime, like snow
Smells
angels.
kind of like coconut.
Yeah, it's pretty pleasant, really, isn't it? I like the way
Yes.
it kind of holds your body, gets in every crevice.
So do we just lie in this pool? That's not so bad.
I like it. Relaxing.
You lie there in this clear, viscous slime that smells of coconut, and you see these slugs slowly begin to move towards you.
Oh, something's happening, Owen. It's a little freaky.
I mean, what did you think was going to happen? We're going to get it and then pooped out.
I just assumed we would just lie in the slug goo and they would do the trick.
Nah, bro.
Well, we've gone through worse.
I mean, what else? Come on, let's do it. Let's enjoy the ride, I say. What a unique experience.
As you have this conversation, you turn to the side and you see that Kennick is already a third of the way enveloped in the body of one of these very large translucent slugs.
Is Kenny being enveloped by the mouth or the backside of the slug?
It's really hard to tell, but he is being enveloped nonetheless. And his arms are up over his head, and he has his eyes closed, and he is just allowing himself to be slowly sucked into this orifice.
Winning slugs.
He turns to you and he says, "I'll see you on the other floor." And before you can respond, you realize, without really feeling it, that you two are both partially swallowed.
I'm kind of into it. I'm kind of into this. I think this is cool.
It's
I like
warmer
it.
than I expected.
I'm into it. It's awakening something in me.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway.
Everything fizzes.
As someone with clear mummy issues, this reverse birth situation it's not great.
Everything fizzes and prickles and tickles as you lie in this sluggy, gluggy womb. You can hear sounds, but they are very muffled. And although you are encased in this goo, you find that you can still breathe, and time passes. You feel very strangely calm, and you find yourself drifting off. The world around you fades away, and you dream. Ridge, what do you dream?
Duggan, who is in the 4 right now of Ridge's psyche, dreams of going on a date, one of those first awkward dates with his wife, Brindle, before they got married. And they were still teenagers, and Duggan wasn't the big muscly beast he is now. He was gangly and a bit awkward and had acne, and Brindle was just, way too cool for him. And the dream doesn't play out exactly like reality. But as they're trying to have this date, which involves having a picnic and sneaking out of the village and heading down closer towards the shores of chaos, things keep getting in the way and making it difficult. When he tries to walk, sometimes a hole will just appear and the earth will give way and collapse underneath him. And he's like, he has to sort of step around it. And then as he tries to step around it, another hole will appear and the dirt sort of falls away and the grass falls away. And Brindle's turning back and saying, "Come on, let's go. What's taking you so long?" And Duggan's like, I'll be right there. And it's very frustrating, no matter what he does. And then when he gets around the holes, he tries to jump them, and he gets across, and then he trips, and he's on the ground, and other people are around and laughing at him. And Brindle, no matter what he does, he can't get to her just to have this date, and it's so frustrating.
Owen, what do you dream?
Owen looks around and sees that he's standing in an arena with his maul in his hands. He looks up and there's a cloud of dust rushing towards him. Emerging from this dust is the 12-foot figure of his mother in the champion's armor, screaming as she rushes towards him. Owen plants his feet and begins to swing his maul, but before the maul connects, it turns to smoke in his hands. The giantess mother kicks him in the chest, sending him sprawling backwards, and he crashes through the wall of the arena. And then he's in a forest, and he crashes through all the trees, and then he's in a desert, and he lies face down in the sand. And when he looks up, a snake bites him in the forehead.
Wow.
You both awake. You are lying on cushioned white slabs. You see your companions beside you. You are wearing white plastic-like gowns. You are dry and you smell vaguely of coconut. You feel energized. You feel awake and clear of mind. The pain in your body is gone. Owen, your arm is back.
Oh,
It is
fully restored.
It is restored, although much paler than the rest of your body.
He gives his hand an experimental flex. Feels good. Feels strong.
Do look over the rest of yourself, and you do notice that although your arm has healed, those scars have not quite. These white markings where the shards of your maul pierced and slashed at your flesh still remain vaguely as a reminder.
I'm all right with that.
Kinnick sits up and he cricks his neck back and forth and he says, I feel so much better. I have not felt myself in such a long time. I feel good.
You look good, mate.
Well, shall we find our clothes and make our way? Or do we want to linger for a little bit longer?
No, I'm quite happy to move on. On my character sheet, I when I turned demon form, I got a bunch of extra stamina. That's gone, right?
It's all gone, yeah.
Okay. So as a result of the slug's healing, are we all healed up completely, and do we get our luck back as well?
No luck, but all stamina is completely back.
Hooray.
Okay, in that case then, before we head out, Ridge is going to do a god nang.
Okay.
You going to rip a god name here in the hospital?
You
Yeah.
you take out one of these gognangs, and as you do, you hear its voice. Worship me, worship, bow down, worship. And you suck it up.
Yep.
Huff it up.
Oh, feels good.
Tasty godnangs.
You are able to retrieve your items. You are given an itemized receipt with all the costs, which all seems to come to exactly 10 silver pence.
Naturally.
And you are able to make your way out of the clinic and onto the streets where Thalorg is waiting for you. He looks at you approvingly and then says,
All right, friends. So, now that we're feeling a bit better, where are we going to next?
We're heading back to Simeon's house to deliver him the squid boy.
And perhaps he'd be interested in these stone daggers that we took off the pseudomorphs.
Oh, yeah.
Thalorg nods, climbs upon his hog, gestures to you, Owen, to do the same. The engines rev, exhaust fumes billow out, and Thalorg says,
All right then, friends, to Simeon Sowers. Huzzah!
Footfalls, persistent and precise, resound as the Inquisitor Solvadus moves with urgent yet regulated purpose. These are not the steps of a man in fearful, panicked countenance, but of pure purpose. The blacked, marbled passageway opens to a large basilican hall Wavering pyrothene fires illuminate its domed roof, depicting the most ancient of struggles, pandemonium and pax perpetual, of silvered swords and blazing burnished arrows, holding back the encircling and ever ravenous anarchic hordes of the Sea of Chaos. Beneath this lie 12 sarcophagi, built in black onyx, their sharp, angular design capped with heavy lid, all identical save for the simple runic designs etched on the surface. A figure cloaked in red with pointed hood, sharp and severe, waits with furtive anticipation. A ring of keys wrought of iron attached with silver chain. They speak. You come, my lord, to awaken one of the 12. Name them and give them purpose. There is a heavy, foreboding pause. Silvadus speaks. Awaken, Gulch. The hooded figure seems to focus, their brow furrowed with concentration. One of the 12 glows, and a heavy lid is pushed aside by a black, gauntleted hand.
Enjoying Tales from the Humpback Sky? Rate, review, and follow wherever you get your podcasts from. It helps more than you think. Thanks for listening.